Welcome, everybody, to the big show. This is your Friday drive-by. What happens on the drive-bys, Christian?
We listen to questions from the audience.
And then what?
We answer said questions.
What happens if they don't like the answer?
They call back.
Money back guarantee?
Yeah, for sure. There's no problem with that.
And if we play their question on the big show?
A little swaggity swag, of which our inventory of swag has greatly improved over the last couple of weeks.
What specifically about our inventory of swag is improved?
We have parts hold swag.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
It's fun stuff. The number, should you have a question, is 833-3-ASK-SDR. That's 833-3-ASK-SDR. Let's go to the question this week.
We're trying to figure out a way that we can track the initial estimate that our service advisors are sending to customers in comparison to what they actually sold. So they'll send an initial estimate, and then they may beat that estimate down and then have actually what was sold. So the service advisor can remove those things, and then we really don't know how he's performing, and I didn't know what it's like in a normal auto repair shop. We use a POS system called Full Bay, and it's an independent truck repair software. It works really well, but it doesn't track that. So I didn't know if you had any insight on that, and if you could, just let me know. Thanks, buddy.
Good question, Steve. There's a couple ways that I've done that in the past. So the first way is I would do a paper inspection, not digital. And I would make it a 2-part. I would do a game with the technicians that for every, $200 that they recommend in work, and you can move that number up or down, they get a raffle ticket. And then at the end of the month, you raffle off a TV and a couple other prizes. But what it does is they have to bring you one of the copies. The other copy should stay with the paperwork. And so you have a copy with the paperwork that you can compare what was sold and what wasn't. And you also have your backup copy for the game, the raffle tickets, that sort of thing. So that's an easy way. Another easy way is just to make the inspection sheet paper and make it stay with the repair order, so you know what the tech recommended. Have the tech sign the inspection sheet at the bottom. You know what they recommended versus what they sold. And so you can manually go through the repair orders and do the numbers.
That's good. I like all that stuff. I think that another possible way, just from a compliance standpoint, is if the one thing you can do in Full Bay is you can save the quotes. So I would I think way more like someone deleting a quote is a symptom, not a cause. So they're worried they're going to get in trouble if they don't sell the jobs. Whereas I would look at it way more the opportunity of if you have, we call it like the piggy bank, where if I'm having a slow day or a slow couple of days, and I can go back and I can look and see the things that people declined on their trucks and go back and make the phone call and say, hey, you didn't do whatever it is. It's it's some sort of EGR service or something like that. And then I've got spot for you. You could come in today. And then it's more opportunity. So I'd probably put that down. Then a backup on electronic would be to have an email address copied on every quote. And then in the subject line, I would have the work order number in there. And then you could always go back into the email and then double check against the electronic inspection.
Good question, Steve. Thanks for that. We'll send you out some swag. Should we ask if he wants parts or SDR? Is that how we'll do it going forward?
Maybe we'll send a little bit of both on this first one. So why don't we do that? And then
how about for the next month, anybody who calls, we'll just send both.
Yeah, they'll get both, and then also keep it going. I think having independent truck shops it's a good gig right now.
Yeah, we've had a couple in our coaching
that have just done amazingly well.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Steve. Thanks, everybody. I hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll see you next time on Service Drive Revolution.
Thanks for watching this week's Drive By. I hope we gave you something to think about over the weekend. We're uploading new stuff every day, so make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out. If you have a question you'd like us to answer on the show, call 8333-ASK-SDR and we'll answer your question on the show. That's 8333-ASK-SDR. For special deals on our books and training, head over to offers.chriscollinsinc.com. Now that's offers.chriscollinsinc.com. I'm Chris Collins, and I'll see you in the next video.